I almost let one YouTube video make me quit YouTube, and that would have been really sad. So I'm here today to talk to you about why I didn't quit YouTube. Let's get into it. I'm Andrea. I share authentic stories, travel experiences, and tips on navigating life and money. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, I welcome you. 6 months ago, I thought success on YouTube meant views. Well, ultimately, it does. But I honestly believed, well, at least I hoped, that if I worked hard enough, if I made better thumbnails, if I learned better editing, if I picked better titles, that eventually the algorithm would reward me. But that hasn't happened yet. In fact, one of my favorite videos that I just recently published has been barely seen. And if I'm honest, it crushed me. I spent days wondering, should I keep going? I questioned everything. Was I making the wrong content? Was I wasting my time? Was I kidding myself? But somewhere in that disappointment, I just realized I'm doing this ultimately for me. I'm loving this journey. I'm really enjoying this process. Even these hard moments, even these moments of complete deflation and frustration and definitely feelings of wanting to give up. So today I wanted to share with you 4 lessons that I've learned while going through this YouTube journey. Success isn't always visible. People on YouTube all over the place say, just start, just start, just start, just start. Well, ultimately they are right, because you have to start and you have to do the process to really figure out what works for you, how to overcome some of these things. And if you are not able to fully dedicate your time to YouTube, which is totally my situation, I am trying to fit this in where I can. I have a full-time job, I have a full-time family, and I just don't, even 6 months ago, with my energy just super excited about everything, I was able to put in more energy because I was excited. And then certain moments have deflated me, or I'm not fully certain where I'm going to go with the channel yet. And I've ultimately just decided I'm just going to keep going. I'm just keeping going. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I just wanted to keep going. So that's what I'm going to do. So after this video that I recently published didn't get a ton of views and it crushed me, I just was thinking about how I have been upset. I have been upset with the process, but I also just realized that I am doing this for me. Lesson 2, you can't build your happiness around the algorithm. Lesson 2, you cannot build your happiness around the algorithm. You just can't, especially if you're going to create a lifestyle channel, which this is. One of my highest performing long form videos has been me packing and my packing tips. And I do know that content focused videos are what the algorithm and what YouTube and what people want to watch. However, I have found a number of channels that are actually lifestyle focused, and the content creators that have really helped me to be excited about doing lifestyle channels are actually the around 70-year-old women, and certainly many of them actually have content that's focused on data. But part of the heart of their videos has to do with their lifestyle, who they are. And it's those videos and those creators that actually really inspired me to just start and to just try this process. So when that video that I just mentioned about hidden gems and showcasing other creators hasn't done well, and honestly I do feel like it is mainly because the algorithm didn't either know who to show it to. The people who they initially showed it to didn't enjoy it, or that algorithm doesn't totally know me yet. But regardless, it was so hard. But I can't control YouTube. I can do my absolute best, but I still can't control YouTube. And I can't control the algorithm. And I can only control what I'm doing. I can learn, I can increase my skills, but regardless, what I publish, once it's published, I've done all I can do. And then I have to let it go. So I just decided I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this because I'm enjoying this process. Okay. I can control here's what I can control is I can control creating, I can control learning, I can control showing up. That I can control. So here I am. I'm showing up. Lesson 3 is I have to enjoy the process, but also just do the process, do the creation, keep trying, keep figuring this out. And the other thing that I've learned is I have a lot of things going on in my head. I write things down, but giving myself grace, I guess, is ultimately what I'm trying to say, is that I have to just keep trying, because certain things are working for me and certain things aren't, i.e. I don't have all day. I don't have all day to do this process, and maybe one day I'll have a lot more time to commit to it. And so I'm just trying to learn and grow up until that point where I have a little bit more time, but also just trying to learn and grow. In my heart, I definitely want. Oh, sorry, editing Andrea. One of the reasons why I wanted to start the channel is because I wanted to grow. I wanted to serve others. I want to give back. I want to be able to have purpose. In the second chapter of my life, I want this to be a vehicle for me to have purpose and to meet people, and also to help people. I'm trying new ideas. I'm trying new things. I'm having new conversations. It's very creative, but ultimately, learning. And instead of focusing on the analytics, again, something I can't control, I can learn from the analytics, certainly, and I have learned from the analytics, but I can't control the analytics. So just doing my best and learning the lessons as I go. Lesson 4, the person I'm becoming is more valuable than the channel I'm building. I hope I didn't move the camera when I did that. The person I'm becoming is more valuable than the channel I'm building, which is ultimately true. And I'm hoping that I want the impacts that I'm making to be more important than the channel I'm building. I do want a strong channel because ultimately, eventually, thank you for watching. Ultimately, if I don't build a channel, people won't watch because they won't know how to reach me. But I have become more confident, more courageous. And one quick side story that I have told on the channel, but I'm going to say it again right now, is my boss in my real life, she watched a meeting, because we record our meetings, and she talked to me afterwards, and she's like, you need to film yourself and watch yourself. And at that time, I didn't have the channel. And I think soon after that, I actually started the channel. I watched myself and I was like, oh, I see what she's talking about. And ever since that first video that I filmed and watched myself, I really have been cognizant of trying to be articulating my words and being I've been trying to articulate my words, but also been very cognizant that sometimes I mumble, previous, now, whatever, that I have to be cognizant of that. I've become more resilient. I've definitely become more resilient because ultimately this whole process builds resiliency. And one of the biggest thing about the content creators that I was showcasing in this other video that I mentioned, I'll put it right here, is that content creators have to be so resilient, and they have to be so persistent and so have prowess to be able to keep doing content when you're having really hard things going on in your life is just incredible to me. Meaning, watching other content creators and knowing they're going through things in their life and they're still doing content, and that is hard. It's so hard, but I have to do it if I'm going to do this. So here we are. Part of this has also been I'm more willing to try. I'm trying to be more authentic, or bringing my authentic self when I'm here. Clearly, this whole process is me failing publicly because I've chosen to do a lifestyle channel, and I'm not doing a specific niche. I'm totally trying to figure this out in public while I'm doing this. And though that's hard, I think what's really harder is just the emotional failing that I'm having to deal with and then keep coming. Yeah. And these wins that I'm just sharing, are no analytics can measure. No analytics. These wins that I'm sharing, no analytics can measure. So if my channel never becomes what I dreamed, I don't regret starting. I've learned so much. YouTube is changing me. It's teaching me to keep showing up, to stop chasing perfection, to stop tying my self-worth to numbers. And maybe that's been the real gift all along. I do still hope my channel grows. I still hope more people find these videos. But today I'm measuring success a little differently. If I can keep creating, keep learning, keep serving people, and keep becoming the person that God is shaping me into, then I'd call that a pretty successful journey. Thank you so much for staying with me tonight. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you being with me on the channel. I appreciate you watching it. And I hope you're having a great night. Make it a great day if it's a day. Talk to you soon. I'm waiting for this plane to stop flying over the top of me.